Hello, I'm the Irresolute Cartographer, and this is the third video in my Dragon Age series. Here we are at Ostagar. In the last video, well, last two videos, we became a mage. We discovered that one of our co-mages, I don't know, an apprentice, one of our former friends, Joan, was a blood mage. So we had to deal with that. Now we're here at Ostagar. We're going to become a Grey Warden, and there's a battle with the Darkspawn ahead. So let's go ahead and take a look around this place. Nothing to click on just yet. Oh, we got a soldier there.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
We met the king briefly. King Kalen. Let's see what else we can find up here.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The King has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
The Circle of Magi is here?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Where's the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster. He's just a bit to the northwest.
I don't think there was anything else to ask him, so I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you, then.
Okay. Got a codex entry for Ostagar. Why don't we take a look at that real quick? I'll summarize it. Okay. So, yeah, we've already gotten a little bit of this information. It's a Tevinter fortress. It's at basically the furthest point that Tevinter got into what is now Ferelden. It was built to protect against the chastened Wilders, who used to raid up into the lowlands to the north. It's on a position, geographically speaking, that's basically perfect for defense, and then along with that they added to that with their own construction. The Tower of Ishal across the way is named after the Archon who ordered the construction of Ostagar. Basically, after Tevinter fell, it was taken over by the chastened Wilders, and then Ferelden came into creation, and basically for 4 centuries nobody was here, so... Take a look at the map. Okay. Let's see, we got King Kalen's tent, Logain's tent, Duncan's fire, dog kennels, kennel master has a mission for us it looks like, infirmary, quartermaster, and Alistair joining the Grey Wardens. Alright, let's, we got the Circle of Magi here.
I'm sorry. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Huh. Is that what it looked like when we were going through the harrowing? What are they doing in the Fade?
Perhaps they're scouting for Darkspawn. I don't know, and don't ask. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
I apologize, I'll go elsewhere. Alright, well... I think they said that there were 7 mages here? 7 mages from the Circle of Magi and Ferelden. Looks like there's only 3 that I can currently see. And I missed this guy basically, I think, telling us the exact same thing without being bidden to. Anyway, let's keep moving. Win. I feel like this is a companion at some point. I could be completely misremembering that.
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
Yes, I know all about that.
Oh, you know all there is to know already, do you? Irving said as much about you. Remarkable self-confidence. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship.
I gotta take care of Discord. King Kalen thinks the battle will go well.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Do you know much about the Darkspawn?
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
What does the Fade have to do with anything?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
So, the Darkspawn are just dream spirits?
Sadly, no. They are kin to neither the gentle Fade spirits nor the malevolent demons. Shamefully, they were once the souls of men. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Is it true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Die in this battle, and when you stand before the
let's see.
beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go without blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
Alright. They've got a member of the Chantry up there giving prayers. Here's the Kennelmaster.
This isn't good. I hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I could muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Could he be imprinted to me?
We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
That and this is a war dog. I'd prefer not to be bitten by it. Dog looks at you respectfully, backing down from its aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Put a muzzle on the dog. Mabari growls weakly, but does not challenge you after you are done at whimpers.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Will the dog be alright without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Okay. What else we got around here? Ash Warriors?
You
What is an
there,
Ash Warrior?
elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turnlow that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
By the way, something I was just remembering. When I was editing the last video, I was listening to the voice of my character in combat, and I think it might be Mark Meer. which is the voice actor for male Commander Shepard from the Mass Effect series. I did look into it, and he did do various voices or additional voices or something like that for Dragon Age Origins, so it might well be the case. Anyway, let's see. Ash Warrior Leader.
Maker's Breath, another elf. What do you want?
Yeah, if it was not clear already, the humans do not generally like elves. I happen to be a Grey Warden human, not some servant.
Congratulations. Not bad for an elf. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
You don't look like soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
What's an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
I wonder how they respond if you are a dwarf. So, what does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted with caddis as well?
Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
I hope you're joking.
If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke.
What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The Wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
I should be going.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
That was basically, thanks for leaving. Got an elven messenger.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Are you the new Grey Warden recruit? I was just walking by when I heard. It must be exciting to be so important. Wait, you aren't here to tell me I'm in trouble, are you?
Not that I know of.
That's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Okay. It's a little depressing, the way he responds to all this. Elfruit. Anything else? We got wounded soldiers. Up here I could see, and then nurses, priests, knights. Jory? I believe Jory is another Grey Warden recruit. Wounded soldier. Does this nurse need anything?
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Okay. Is this just a blessing, or can I speak with you?
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
Weird stuff going on with the textures right now. I'm not sure what this is all about. You administer the blessing to elves, do you?
I merely pass on the Maker's blessings. He looks kindly on all who will receive him.
Oh, man. Does he destroy the homeland of those who will not?
I'll not discuss politics here. Take your hatred and be gone.
Let's try that again.
Out of my sight,
Nope.
even. I must perform the Maker's work for those who appreciate it.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't. Interesting. Oh, okay, it's just one of the dogs. I couldn't tell what it was. I thought that was like a cap. I thought there was maybe like a dwarf sitting in the bushes or something. I think that's the way out of camp, which we are not going that way now. I honestly wasn't trying to antagonize that priest. I was just interested to seeing what exactly would be the outcome of asking that question. We got Jory here.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Man, her robes keep shifting back there. Yes, I'm Alum.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
Do you have a problem with that?
No, clearly the Grey Wardens pick their recruits on their merits. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I'm curious about the joining ritual.
As am I. Has anyone told you about it?
It's all a big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Okay. Yeah, the joining is actually incredibly dangerous. That is one thing that I definitely do remember. And that's because that's something you do regardless of your background. It's not something that's specific to warriors or mages or anything like that. Let's see. Okay, there's Duncan. This is the King's tent over here with the King's Guard. This should be Taryn Logain's tent over here with Logain's Guard. What's up here? I think there's a sergeant.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
I remember there being Herlocks and Ginlocks, but I cannot remember what type that is. Got a couple soldiers over there. Got some archers training. A chest that I probably shouldn't try to open. Let's see.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Alright. Anything over here? A couple sacks, it looks like. And a priest.
Let's get started.
With a dagger. And a walking animation. Let's see, an axe.
I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade, for there is no darkness, nor death in the Maker's light.
Alright, can I talk to her or no?
I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade, for there is no darkness, nor death.
Interesting statue in there. Is this the same elven messenger?
Hello again.
Oh.
You need something now?
Just saying hello.
Oh, alright. Nice to see you again.
Okay. It's just strange. I figured he'd be running around delivering messages. Interesting architecture, to be sure. Reminds me a lot of the architecture of Osgiliath in the Lord of the Rings movies. Let's see. Can I talk to Logain's guard?
You approach the tent of Taryn Logain. State your business.
Tell me about Taryn Logain.
How can you not know of Logain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tarn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these darkspawn.
Is the Tarn inside? What's he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Surely you can tell me a little about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tarn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tarn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tarn Logain tells him. Without the Tarn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
Let's see what I can try. I would like an audience with the Tarn, please.
I suppose you have a message for him?
What?
Hold on, then.
Oh, I don't have a message for him, I don't think.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
What is going on with the armor? How do you know that?
His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I not hear about you? Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
No, I didn't know that.
Maric respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Maric would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. I hear you're from the Circle of Magi. First Enchanter spoke highly of you. A great achievement, for one so young. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I certainly hope so.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sword.
And if he doesn't?
Then simply pray.
See, geez, the armor. It's going in and out of high def. And by in and out of high def, I mean like, okay, let's see if it'll do that again. Yeah. It's basically showing me the low definition textures. I don't know how you'll be able to see this. If you're watching this on a phone, you probably won't be able to see it very well, but if you're watching it on a computer, you can definitely see it go between low and high def textures, and I think what's happening is as we get close to these guys, it's not bloating the proper high def textures.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now?
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
We'll see in the coming battle.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen?
She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
I should go.
As you wish.
Alright. Yeah, the coercion skill is definitely coming in handy. We're definitely getting some things out of this I hadn't seen before. Specifically talking to Teyrn Loghain before the battle. I don't remember having done that in the past. This is Davith. I believe he's another one of the Grey Warden recruits.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think I'd be?
Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kukari wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why are the wilds so frightening?
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
I suppose I could do that. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright, so we found the warrior and the rogue. Wonder if there's another mage. I can't remember, honestly. Oh, seriously. Look at that. It's giving me worse textures as I get closer. What is up with that? I'll probably need to reload this. Alright, that seems to have fixed it.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Because I'm here to become a Grey Warden?
You're... Oh, yes, of course. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
We're talking booze? Let me see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
Huh. Wait, that's my stuff, okay. I still love rock salve. It's just animal fat filled with little bits of rock that you rub all over yourself. What exactly is he... What here is the thing that's like, ooh, shouldn't have that. I don't even know. How much cash? Oh, I have very little cash, don't I? Well, I can sell some stuff. Like I got this axe. Interesting. Interesting menu there. Let's see. Some of this stuff... Okay, that's so ridiculous. This has gotta be something that I got from DLC, but just the fact that I even have it, and the fact that I could sell it right now for 16 gold. Like, I mean, look, I have 2 silver, 95 copper. I'm assuming it's 100 silver per gold and 100 copper per silver. So this would effectively break the economy for me to be able to buy that. Let's go ahead and sell this as well. I think I can sell these. Yeah, I'll sell them both. The edge. And again, I'm pretty sure this is another DLC item here. I definitely don't need all these stabs. Hold up, though. I want to make sure I keep at least one of them. No, I think... Because I'm afraid that one of them is going to end up being the thing I've got equipped. And then I have to go into battle with that one. So I'm going to just in case, just to be 100% safe. And small shield. I think I can sell that. Chantry robes. Apprentice robes, I can sell that. I don't think I need the Chantry robes. I don't know what to do with the rest of the, like, some of this stuff, I think... Okay, here we go. I finally get to see what I can do with these things. Sell the trade manifest for 30 silver. Private documents for 10 silver each. That's not bad. I don't know if there's... I still don't know if there's anything I can do with blank vellum, so for now I'm going to keep it. And then, it gives me a little bit of money. I kind of want to just buy recipes. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's buy that. What is a glamour charm? This minor magical charm captures the viewer's attention and oh, pretty. Some of these are definitely still too expensive, though, so I'll leave them. Again, I still don't know what it is that he's like, oh, I got these dangerous goods on the side for you there. You don't want any people to see you with those. Let's see. Tranquil? What are you up to?
Welcome, young man.
Who are you?
Do you not recognize my brand, good mage? I am one of the Tranquil. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the king's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
I was mainly, when it's asking who you are, I was asking for a name. We know Owain, for example, back at the tower. What is enchantment, exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sort of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
I should go.
Goodbye.
Alright. Hold up, let's see, I think... So, we got that quest to go into the wilds to get that flower to save that dog. We know we're going to be going into the wilds with the Grey Wardens, so I think that I can ignore that for now. Just, I'm hesitant to walk in here because I don't want to end up accidentally triggering that scene. Yeah, in fact, it looks like that's what's going on. Oh, there's Alistair. We do need to speak with Alistair, I know that. We got more servants back here. Let's talk to them.
Tell me if you need anything, friend, and I'll try to get it.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
Okay. Yep. Okay, let's see. We can go speak with Duncan, maybe? Because I don't think that's going to advance anything, but he might have something new to say to us. After that, we will go ahead and talk to Alistair. Interesting, the preacher's actually moved on, as has the crowd that was watching.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
I have some questions.
Alistair can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
Okay. Well, then I guess that means that all we have left to do now... In fact, let's take one more look at the map. Yeah, it doesn't even move. I was trying to drag it around, but no, that's it. Oh, I can zoom. But no, I think that's it. The only thing I've done here that I would change is not peeve off that priest over there for no reason. But, oh well. Alright, let's go meet Alistair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Okay.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
I am indeed a mage.
And here I thought I'd been yelled at by every mage in camp. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Alum.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was that about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
That would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I've met them both.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Okay, tutorial party members and tactics. We've already had Mouse in our party, but when you're not controlling them, party members will act according to the tactics you set. Click on, select Alistair by left-clicking on him or his portrait. Now open the tactics screen by pressing the highlighted icon or pressing slash. I'm gonna go, or I guess that's backslash. Is that not the button to click? Oh, it's up there at the very top. Okay. You can use the conditional tactics slot to design custom behavior for each character, or simply select preset tactics. Change Alistair's preset to defender. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay.
Right.
Alright, let's take a look at the codex entry. I just realized we actually have several of them. Okay. Well, I'll just read this because, I mean, it's short enough. You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. That was literally a quote he just said. Alistair was a novice Templar when Duncan recruited him into the Grey Wardens, or rescued him, as Alistair would say. Okay. King Caelan Theron? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly. I'd hope for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. Son of the legendary King Merrick Therion, Caelan was the first Ferelden king born into a land free from foreign rule in 2 generations. Since his father's death, he's held the throne alongside his queen, Enora. Duncan, men and women from every race, warriors, mages, barbarians, and kings, the Grey Warden sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevailed. Like many others, Duncan gave up his family name when he joined the ranks of the Wardens, a symbolic gesture of cutting ties. He might say this was a convenience in his case, however. His mother was from Enderfels, his father from Tevinter. His childhood was spent in the Free Marches and Orlais. His people were everywhere and his homeland was nowhere. He was given an almost impossible task of leading the Wardens in Ferelden, a kingdom that had thrown the Order out over 200 years earlier. Facing local suspicion and hostility, he set about finding recruits. Knight Commander Gregor, he was the head of the Templars in the tower. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. The Circle of Magi has trained you, and we Templars of the Chantry stand vigil to ensure that training is adequate. Grim and taciturn, Gregor has been the Knight Commander of the Templar forces stationed at the Circle Tower for so many years that hardly anyone except the First Enchanter recalls that he is not simply part of the tower itself. First Enchanter Irving, if you want to survive, you must learn the rules and realize that sometimes sacrifices are necessary. There is no higher office in the Circle Tower than that of First Enchanter. The one who holds this title must not only be an able administrator, but also a mentor, leader, and surrogate parent to all the mages of the tower. Irving has proven himself in all these things with an added dose of cunning. Most apprentices know that little goes on in the tower that Irving does not know. He can soothe Templars, angered by some childish magical prank, at the same time that he lauds the pranksters, and everyone walks away satisfied. Okay, and Logan MacTier, and that's the last one here. It takes more than legends to win a battle. Loghain was born a farmer during a time when his country was under foreign occupation. When he was still a boy, he joined the Resistance, where his considerable tactical genius quickly became apparent. He became close friends with Prince Merrick, the last true heir to the Ferelden throne, and together they led the rebels to drive out the forces of the Orlesian Empire. Merrick raised his friend to the nobility, and Loghain is now more of a symbol than a man. He represents the Ferelden ideals of hard work and independence. Alright. With that... alright. Let's go ahead and head on over to talk to Duncan. There's Davith and Jory.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need the Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Is this part of our joining too?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
How will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alright, new quest, Tainted Blood, and I believe that we are heading into the wilds, which if I remember correctly, I thought that I'm not remembering. I'm assuming that the way through is up here. Because this has this open gate here. In fact, we can check the map. Actually, no. Looks like we're going down there. Okay. That gate is open, but it looks like this is the actual gate to the Kakara Wilds, even though it looks like it was sealed. Yes, okay.
This should be easy enough.
Hail! I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Okay, so we need the 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, we need the treaties, and we need the flower for the Mabari Hound. Wolves, okay. At least that's what I was seeing up there. I'm assuming this is, yes, also wolves.
This should be easy enough. As you wish.
As I fight these wolves, I'm realizing that this kind of combat's probably not terribly interesting to watch. So what I'll probably end up doing is, unless I'm fighting a new type of enemy or unless I'm fighting a boss or something like that, I'll probably just end up cutting the combat out.
Let's get started.
Okay. Got a dead body here. Forgot to loot that wolf. Alright. We got Missionary Jogby. Oop. And he's got a letter on him. Alright, so it's a letter from a father to his son. I believe they're both missionaries. They were trying to set up a camp out here in the wilds to meet up with a chastened. They have left behind a list of landmarks that we can follow to hopefully find their camp. So, okay. And that gives us the quest, the missionary. Got dying soldier.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
We can take you back.
If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
You forget I have magic at my command. We'll be fine.
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Alright. Just taking a look around here. It looks like we could... We came from that direction. We could potentially walk off this way. There's some elf root out here. I'll go grab that. Then we should probably take a look at the map, because this place seems like it's kind of a maze. Okay. Not too complex a maze just yet. We'll see. Alright, we're back to Missionary Jogby there. Can I go this way or no? No. Okay. Looks like even shallow water I cannot pass through, so I'll have to keep that in mind. More elf root, and what did I see over there? Wild's flower. That's probably the one that they need for the Mabari Hound. Whoa. Oh, is it them? Okay, we got the first Darkspawn here. Herlocks, it looks like. I think the short ones are called Ginlocks. Is that what that one is over? I don't know. They don't seem to have actually noticed this yet, but it did put us into combat. Let's see if I can still pick this. Yep. Okay. Let's head back over this way. Take a look at that wildflower. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that matches the description. Doesn't seem like it's going to let me take it. We don't have to fight them first. Okay. We'll have to fight them first. Yeah, gin locks are the shorter ones. Okay.
Let's get started. This should be easy enough. You good coming. We must be victorious. It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me. Any last words?
So, it's looking like for the most part we fight Hurlocks up front. They're the bigger ones. They actually fight us hand to hand. While Ginlocks stay back. Look at their rogues.
Let's get started.
Got our first vial of Darkspawn blood, 1 of 3.
As you wish.
There's a second.
On it.
And just some coins off that one. Alright. There's the wildflower again. Let's try again. Okay. Quest updated. I think we've got that. Let's close the sustained abilities thing out. Alright. Anything more to loot up here? Death Root. Okay. And we can pass down this way. Let's take a look at that quest, though. Alright, so the landmarks to find the camp are: start from the entrance to the wilds from Ostagar. Look for the tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Pass a submerged tower on the right. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for 2 statues with a chest between them. Okay. Well, I think we found the tree bridge here, but let's see. It's supposed to be a tree leaning against the ruins. Okay, I think that's it right there. Can we go under this at all or no? I mean, not really. It looks like I can't go through there. Okay, let's keep on moving. It wants us to go under the tree bridge. It looks like an area I can walk over there, but I can't get to it from
Look
here.
there.
Wait,
Poor
no I can.
slobs.
Okay, never mind.
That just seems so excessive.
It's weird that the Darkspawn do this. It's got to be an intimidation tactic, right? Because it's not like they actually had to kill them like that. Okay. So, we went under the bridge. I think there's supposed to be a partially submerged tower on the right. I think that's got to be that, right? Okay. Then we're supposed to look between the ruined arch, which is right there, and a mossy standing stone. Where is the standing stone? Some sort of building over there. I think this is the tower, though. Okay, there's the standing stone. Wants us to walk along a tree, path of roots and rocks, or roots and stones, whatever. Is it the wolves over there that are after us? That's got to be what's doing this, right? Oh, there's some statues. Okay. Because it says there's a chest between the statues. And now we hit them with lightning. Or not. Let's try again. What is going on? Are we not allowed to move forward here? What's going on here? Alright, we got him. I got pretty damaged, but I'm okay. And along with that, I think I leveled up in that fight.
Let's get started.
Let's take all these
on
pelts and potions. Those wolves had a potion on it, of course. Big potion drinkers. What is going on here? This is supposed to be something I can walk. Okay. Wait, no. There. Okay, there we go. It's a little janky. Oh. Alpha wolf. Where the hell is the rest of the team? I mean, I get why it's not attacking Davith. He's just a rogue. But I feel like one of my warriors should be here. Jeez Louise, I nearly just died.
Sustain. Why do I get myself in these scrapes?
Greater Lyrian Potion. That is definitely Mark Mirror, the voice of Commander Shepard. What do we got here? This is supposed to be their meeting point, I think. Okay, there's a letter, fire arrows, and a chastened flat blade. Okay. I'm sure we can find a use for those things. Farewell letter to Jogby. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so it looks like Rigby was having a rough time. He wasn't able to meet with the Chastened because of the Darkspawn. And, yeah. If you see your mother, tell her I love her. Man. Well, we already know Jogby's dead because that was the dead body we found at the beginning, so that stinks. Alright, let's keep on moving past that lovely little sad story there. What do we have over here, though? Oh. What the hell? Oh, okay. Looks like they've started sneaking now. Interesting way to do that, because I feel like in most games when they're sneaking around you... Oh, jeez Louise. You can, like, see, like, a ghostly outline of them or something, you know? In this case, it was... What was that? What's this... What are these white lines here? I don't know. But what I was saying is, most of the time when people are sneaking in games, you can typically see them to an extent. So long as you're close enough to them. So either our perception's really low, or that's just the design of the game. Okay, we got some Ginlocks up there probably, and we got a Hurlock down here, so... Oh, I still haven't leveled up. I'm sure I can get some sort of spell. Because that, Fire Blast is nice, but it also really is very situation dependent. Oh, there's still 2 more of them over here. I thought there was just one that David was fighting. Okay. Nope, we got our last vial of Darkspawn blood. So at least they got that out of this. Health poultice and an acidic coating. I assume this is for weapons. A small vial that contains a warm lime-colored liquid. A weapon coated in acid deals nature damage with each hit. If there was weapon durability, I have to assume it would hurt the weapon as well, but I don't think there is. Oh, we got a 4th vial of Darkspawn blood. And an acid flask. What was the acid flask? Oh, there it is. A flask of corrosive acid requires poison making. Use when thrown, this flask splashes acid, dealing nature damage to all creatures it hits. Okay. What is that elf fruit? There's another elf fruit over here. Is there anything over here that we need to look at? Because we came in through there, so we should... Ooh, what's this? Another wolf? No, Ginlock archers. Alright, there's the elf fruit I wanted. I don't have any use for it yet, but I'm sure I'll learn poultices at some point. I think I've only used one of those so far, if even that. Have I even? I don't think I have. I don't know. Maybe when we were fighting the Blood Mages, or not the Blood Mages, when we were helping the Blood Mage, unfortunately, and fighting the Guardians. But alright, made use of my first mana potion. Okay, Hurlocks, Ginlocks, just coins so far.
Right.
Floor spar. This uncut stone is the color of honey. Okay. Is there jewel crafting or something? Chest? What do we got here? Rough, leather gloves that are rough, mud idol, and Rigby's field journal. A journal on his notes on the chastened barbarians. Okay. Anything over here? Wait, what is that? Okay, that's probably... I see... Okay, first of all, there's a Ginlock we need to loot, and then there's also Chastened Trail Sign. I think we need to take a look at that journal. Okay, so this is from Rigby's Field Journal. Basically, it's just saying that the Chastened Barbarians leave behind trail markers that can lead to hidden treasures and things like that. And so I think that's what we're seeing right over here is a Chastened Trail Sign. Let's see if I can see that.
What's that?
Okay, I heard a sound, but I don't see anything. Huh. There's kind of a note, like not really a note, it was a couple of notes. that I kind of associate with, like, native tribes or something like that from, like, Civilization. Wait, what? Can we go up here? Looks like we can. Interesting. Another chase into trail sign. Wish I could see what it actually is. Okay. It seems like we're on the right course here, but I don't know. I think we're nearing the start of the path over here where we found Rigby. Yeah, because there's the, or Jogby, I can't remember which one. Jogby, I believe. Because, yeah, here's the semi-fallen tree and the dead soldiers. There was another path, though. It was somewhere over here. Well, there's this path here. Let's take a look over here. Oh. What's after us? Sounds like wolves, but... Oh, nope, never mind. Okay. Oh, I still have not leveled up. Okay. Anything I can loot? Yes. And yes. Lyrium potion. Oh, okay. They're also fighting wolves up there. Let's take care of this level up real quick. Alright, I wanted cunning to 16, I know that. Let's get willpower to 20, and... let's put another point in magic. And let's get arcane shield. And let's go ahead... Oh, it's already positioned there. Alright. Got Ginlock rogues around us, too. Jeez, they're dying fast.
A little frantic? I can see why.
Man, I think the wolves really took it out of them. Lesser Lyrium potion. Anything else over here? Missionary Rigby. Alright.
As you wish.
Let's loot these wolves
This should be
and
easy enough.
Ginlocks, and then take a look at Missionary Rigby.
On it.
So, it looks like father and son are both indeed dead. Alright. Rigby's last will and testament. Alright, so, yeah, this is Rigby, the father. He has left behind this last will and testament, telling us to find his sealed lockbox in his camp, nestled in a Tevinter ruin on the western reaches of the wilds. He wants us to take this lockbox to his wife in Redcliffe. And that he hopes that it's still sealed when it reaches her. Ah, man. So, father and son, definitely both dead now. But we do have the opportunity to bring something back to his wife in Redcliffe, so at least there's that. And we're about to be attacked again.
Let's get started.
Not just everyone, right? Oh, was that pointing at that guy somehow?
As you wish.
Those white lines seem to be pointing straight at him. Or maybe coming from him. Maybe it was him shooting a crossbow or something, and that was like the trails of the arrows, and there's some sort of weird graphical glitch where they haven't been disappearing properly. Alright, this I think was another path that I wanted to check that we actually hadn't yet. And look, there's a chase into trail sign. And this should also lead us back to their camp as well, because there's the, well no, this is actually up to that treasure chest, but chase into trail sign. Alright, I don't know. I don't know what the hell is chasing. There's another one. Okay. There's another one of the wilds flowers.
Right.
What's that?
What do you mean, what's that? There's not even anything that... Anyway. I don't know. These chasing trail signs are confusing me a little bit. Alright, yeah, I think this is where they were making their camp. There's a hidden cache. This should contain the lockbox we take back to Redcliffe. You rummage around in the rubble and find Rigby's secret cache. Inside is a iron lockbox sealed with wax. Let's take the lockbox to bring to Jeddah. We could open it, but that doesn't feel right. Okay. Alright, let's head back up towards... Basically, there's still an area we haven't explored yet, which seems to be like anywhere. Jeez, there we go. Somewhere down here. Wait, there's... Okay, there's more chase into trail signs that are on the map itself. Well, that'll help. Because the ones that we had clicked on didn't seem to really be leaded anywhere, so... I mean, they clearly were, because it's one of those things where you click on one of them and then the other one pops up, but... Still. Okay, where's the next... Okay, it's, I keep trying to drag, but it doesn't seem to work. Alright, next trace into trail sign should be somewhere over here. There it is. Anything new on the map? Nope, but there's still that one up there in the middle. So let's go ahead and... Wait, which is that, I don't think... Okay, I'm trying to figure out the right way to get there, is the main thing. I don't think we've been up on this hill over here yet. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff we can loot up there, at the very least. And it looks like that's where the chase and trail sign is anyway. We got some wooden crates, some chests, well, a chest, elf root. I need to get someone with lockpicking. Oh, Davith, you're the rogue, right? Do you have lockpicking? Seemingly no. Pinning shot, dirty fighting, stealth. Does stealth help? Whoa, what is that sound? Alright, sorry about that. Minor technical difficulty. My headphones started screwing up, so I thought there was some repeated sound constantly playing, but no, it was just an issue with my headphones. So we're back. Wooden crate. Some leather boots. Wooden crate with some elf fruit, and chase into trail sign.
Let's get started.
Is that pointing anywhere? Take a look at the map. Okay, I don't know. Maybe there's something further along? This felt like it would be a good place to have some sort of cache, but whatever. Let's keep on moving. Alright, so I think at this point, this is our only way forward here. So hopefully whatever chastened trail sign we find, or hopefully we'll find one down there, I mean. Or the cache that they lead to, at the very least. I think this is... Okay, this is either Tevinter or this is Elven, and I'm not sure which. Saving, that's always concerning. When the game saves itself, I mean, this is definitely Darkspawn crap right here, though. No question about that. Okay, there's another chase into trail sign. Next to this disgusting monstrosity. Okay, we're about to be attacked by Genlock rogues. Let's back up a little bit, because there's Hurlocks over there, too. I assume they're... Yep, there we go. I was going to say, I'm assuming that they're going to hit us regardless once they start making that sound. I didn't think that there was any forestalling this attack. Oh, we're under attack anyway from this Hurlock emissary. Okay, looks like emissaries are mages. I think I remember that being the case. Oop. What the hell? Oh, he triggered a trap. What an ass. Can we... Okay, it's already off of him.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Damn. Uh-oh. Alistair's down.
Time for some fun.
And I'm about to go... Oh, jeez. There I go. Oh, no, there's still more. Looks like just the one. Okay, you need to do something like the health poultice. Yeah, that was about to be very bad. Let's see, do we have Sunder Arms? I don't know what half of these skills are. Okay. They're down, it looks like. There we go. And let's go find Alistair. There he goes. Okay, we're back. Alright. Okay, there's stuff up this way. Take a look at the map again. Okay, so this has opened up another entire area, but we still have to look at that chase and trail sign. Dead soldier here. Excerpt from local myths and legends and a pouch of ashes. Let's definitely take a look at that. Jeez Louise. Okay. Quick synopsis here. We've got a story of two young lovers and a spirit. The spirit is Gazarath. Gazarath is friends with Astia. Astia grows up, becomes a woman, falls in love with Nebunar. She brings Nebunar to see Gazarath. Gazarath is angry because he's jealous. And so he tells her he's not going to see her again until she comes back with the ashes of her lover. She kills her lover on their wedding day, burns him, and is supposed to come back with the ashes, and that's, I guess, what we've got. So we're supposed to be looking for a pile of rocks on an overhang overlooking that half-sunken Tevinter ruin. Half-sunken Tevinter dome. Okay, so I'm assuming that it's going to be somewhere up over there, because that's the Tevinter dome. We were on the other side. I don't remember seeing a pile of rocks. There could have been one, but regardless. Okay, Ginlock, Herlock, the acid coating. I should probably actually use some of these consumables at some point, right? Regardless, though, chase into trail sign, and looks like there's a robe back there that we didn't ever loot. New chase into trail sign, new quest with the chase into trail sign. Take a look at the map. Well, they're off the map again, so it's got to be somewhere else. Regardless, let's loot this rogue and keep on moving. We got places to go, multiple quests. We've basically completed 2 of them so far. We've got the, oh, is that trap still a trap? We've got the, seems like it, yes. It trapped both of them? How? Anyway, we've got the Darkspawn blood. We have the flower for the Mabari hound. We actually have also basically completed, or not really completed, but progressed in some quests that we didn't have before, including getting the, that lockbox for the widow. Let's see here. Death root. Okay, and okay. Pile of rocks. Let's go ahead and sprinkle the ashes, I guess. Sprinkle more ashes on the pile of stones. Oh, okay. Gazarath here. Let's hit that thing. And again. And oh, not that. And again. And let's shield ourselves. And hit with... let's try to get closer to see if I can hit it with Fire Blast without hurting anybody else. Sounds like he's looks like he's immune to that. Maybe immune to burning. He did look like he took some damage, but maybe that was just from the other guys. Jory's looking a little wounded. Okay. Well, he's down. Pile of rags with Enchanter's Footing, which looks like it's probably... Well, that's the thing, though. No, it's definitely not better. 6 defense is not better than 1 magic. Well, unless I'm trying to... Like, I am basically glass cannoning at the moment, so I'm definitely doing stuff where I do more damage rather than take less damage. So, anyway. Take a look at the map, see if we've... Nope, no more chastened trail signs. Yet another save point. That's concerning. Okay, well, there's more Herlocks. That ruin up there might be the actual place we're heading, so let's take a look around here. There's another one of those wild flowers. Let's see if there's anything down here. Injuries. One of your party members has fallen in combat. Okay, yeah, that was from when we fell. Got it. Okay, looks like they probably took a statue and turned it into a Darkspawn. I sincerely doubt there are just statues of Darkspawn out here. Anything else over here? Some sort of effigy. Elfroot. Can I... How do I get over there? Okay, this way. Chase into cache. Okay. I don't think this is probably the way forward, given that the cache is here. No, this is clearly a stopping point. Okay, we're about to be attacked by Ginlocks again. It's just endless Ginlock attacks. There we go. Okay. Yeah. One more. Okay, let's check out this elf fruit and then see what... Oh, there's another wildflower over there. They really don't want you to miss out on that wildflower, huh? Let's see. Chasing cash. Okay, we got a mace, a hammer, we got a bow, sorry, a helm, some robes. Again, these are better for defense, but I'm looking to do more damage, and just some precious gems, or semi-precious gems. Okay. Alright, take a look at the map. Yeah, I think we only have, again, one way forward now, and that way is towards what I believe to be the Grey Warden's ruins. Well, I think they're Tevinter ruins that the Grey Wardens took over, and they probably weren't ruins at the time. They were probably partially ruined, and they're much more ruined now. More elf fruit up on the hill. Another wildflower. Man, they're all over the place. Another one. Nope, being shot at, I think. Ooh, Herlock Alpha. Oh, Jory's about to go down. I want to take out the Alpha Herlock's helpers. Make it easier to take down the Alpha Herlock himself.
Next.
There he goes. Another acid flask. Man, I really do just take area loot for granted these days, don't I? Enchanted dagger, fire bolts, fire arrows, and some cash. Is that it? I think that's it, other than the death route over here. But we've also cleared the way forward into this ruin, and there is the Warden's cache. I'll take a look at that. I just want to see what else is up here first. Anything else? No, this is very reminiscent of where we first found Alistair, though, that little area up there. Anyway. Oh, someone's broken it open, looks like. Ooh.
Well,
it's Morrigan.
well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I just want to say, for a minute there, the way they all kind of straightened up, it looked like they were all looking somewhere maybe other than her face, but I'm not sure.
What say you, Scavenger?
Let's see. I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine.
You can call me Ellum.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Alright. Time to go meet, Plymouth, I believe is Morrigan's mother.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I'm no fool, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
What?
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing.
What? Okay.
Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Would have been nice to get an actual straight answer out of her on why the Blight is more dangerous than we realize. I mean, yes, she gave us basically, like, rhetorical reasoning as to what her statement means, but... Anyway, anything else in the camp? Wait, yes, we can turn in that flower. Let's do that. I think Duncan is probably the last person to talk to. Here we go.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an improvement?
A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Alright. Take a look at the map. Looks like we've got another... Wait, no, that's just Duncan. Okay. And a quartermaster. How much space do I have in my inventory? I should probably sell some things, because I've only got 10 spaces left. I don't really want to take the time to sell things, but at the same time I also don't want to be out in the wilds and find myself without any... Where am I definitely going the wrong way, right? Yes. I don't want to be out in the wilds and find myself without the space to pick things up. Well, not the wilds, but wherever. Here we go. There's the quartermaster.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Seriously, what are the other goods?
So long as you keep it quiet.
I didn't see anything here last time that looked... Wait, that's our inventory, okay. What the hell is he talking about? What about this is illegal? I don't know. In fact, I kind of want to... Okay, let's see what's different between that and when we just say we want to see what he has for sale.
Let me know what you'd like.
If anything, it looks like he's got more inventory to sell. But, like, fewer throwables? So I guess that's maybe what he's talking about. What is this backpack? Okay, increases inventory space by 10. I definitely want that. Okay. Let's also go ahead and start selling things. I really don't ever throw things in battle, so I might sell that. But more so than anything, I'm going to sell some weapons here that I don't need. Although I should probably check with my inventory. Okay. I don't want to spoil anything here, but Alistair is the only one of us that goes on with this. So unless it's something that he can use, I'm not going to equip it on him. Warden's longsword. Do I have anything better than that? You know, this is probably actually better. The damage is technically lower, but the stealth, my bet would be the strength probably increases the damage he would do greater, but armor? He's not wearing a helmet at all, so that should hopefully... Wait, he can use this one, one from the DLC, so I'll give him that. Alright, so I've sold a lot of stuff. Kind of want to buy some more recipes here. That's my big thing. My big thing always is like increasing the capacity of my group to make stuff, not so much caring about actually buying things that I might need. Much more cash. I could actually buy all these recipes. Well, no, yeah, I think I could. Let's see. Yeah! Ha! I got all the recipes. Alright, let's see. Those are some expensive recipes. Did I already... I think I must have already used them. Sometimes in games you actually have to use them, but, okay. Alright, let's go talk to Duncan. Time for the joining, I believe.
So, you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
I kind of wanted to be able to tell her what Flemeth told us, but... Anyway, now will you tell us what the ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
You're saying this ritual can kill us?
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I'm not sure why he's glowing right now, but... Oh, there's the racial remark. Are all humans such cowards? Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way.
Oh.
If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Yeah.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
There you go.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
as the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
It's pretty gross. It's cursed creature blood.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Okay, so the white eyes... Oh. Alright, so you're just seeing the Archdemon. The white eyes are not an indication that you're about to die.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
It would have been interesting to see if Jory would have survived that. That was more painful than harrowing.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay, so we are now... Oh, actually, let's level up real quick, and then we'll close things out. I think I'm going to put a point in Constitution, and then... Oh my god, why do I not ever remember to turn off Discord? A couple points in Magic. Okay, and I'd like some other sort of cast that can do damage. Ooh, that looks nice. And flaming weapons seems like it'd be nice to have too. Although, rock armor. Ooh, that seems nice too. Yeah, I'm gonna actually go with rock armor. Because as much as I want to get to fireball, I don't even have... I'm not even close to the right level of magic. Well, not even close is kind of a stretch. I'm getting pretty close. But I'll do this, then that, then that. Okay. Now then, we have completed everything we needed to do at Ostagar, at least for the moment. We've healed that Mabari Hound, we've gone out into the wilds, we've gotten the Darkspawn blood, done our joining, watched the deaths of Davith and Jory, met Morrigan and her mother, and brought the treaties back to the Grey Wardens. So in the next video, we're going to go ahead and meet with the king, and I believe the battle will take place after that. So, big things ahead. This has been the Resolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time. On a side note, hopefully I get a better hat, because this looks ridiculous.